So what's up guys, it's here Bayanino or Quadigy, and welcome back to another video of Call of Duty Warzone. Over the past week, there's been some updates to this game that have buffed and nerfed some of the SMGs in Call of Duty Warzone. So I thought instead of reading all the patch notes, why don't I just tell you guys what are the best SMGs in the current meta of Warzone. I include some Vanguard guns, Cold War guns, and maybe even a Modern Warfare gun or two that really compete in those close quarters combat situations where SMGs have the edge. Before we get to those class setups, I just want to give a quick shout out to the Noti gang. Thank you for being so supportive on the channel. If you want to be a part of the Noti gang in the future videos, make sure you guys drop a like at the video, subscribe, turn on those noties, and watch all of my videos all the way through for a higher chance to be featured here. You're incredible. And with all that being said, let's go ahead and show you guys the top meta SMGs as of Season 4 Reloaded. Okay, so to start things off, we're going to be talking about the Armageddon SMG. In my opinion, this is the absolutely best SMG. People are going to either go to this, the Marco, or maybe a Black Ops Cold War gun. But in my personal opinion and how I feel about this gun, the Armageddon just shreds, has great movement speed, great recoil control with my class, and has amazing damage as well. It just feels great. I don't know, it just, right now, it feels like it's a Warzone SMG high that I have, and the Armageddon just shines above every other one. So without further ado, let's go ahead and show you guys that class. So here it is. Make sure you guys screenshot it or whatever the case is. You'll learn a lot from this Armageddon. We got the recoil booster for faster time to kill, the barrel being the body 315 for that extra damage to make this gun more lethal and all that. You need that barrel for sure. The magazine being the 60 round mag for more ammo, and everything else kind of helps with recoil control and movement speed. So with great movement speed, you can dodge and outplay opponents, and then with recoil control, you can get some pretty good range on this gun, which makes it one of the best SMGs in the game, if not the best. I recommend this gun highly, and you're definitely going to be missing out if you're not using this class setup right now. Use it, man! Next up, we have the other favorite SMG that people are currently running, and that's the TheMarkOfAHero. The TheMarkOfAHero for me also feels really good. I just feel like the Armageddon is just a bit better, but the Marco is very similar to the Armageddon in the sense that it has really great movement, better movement in my opinion than the Armageddon, but its time to kill is going to be a little bit slower, but it does have a little bit more range with how you decide to build this class. This class I decided to build for super close range combat, and you will hardly lose gunfights with the class setup and build that I have for you guys. So without further ado, let's go ahead and show it off. So here it is. Go ahead and screenshot it, do whatever you want with it. But for the muzzle, we got the good old recoil booster with faster fire rate. For the barrel, I like the body 240mm VL for that faster fire rate. So you could just go the longer range route and run the Emerito, because this will basically turn this gun into a sniper support and then get some really great long range kills. I recommend it highly if you want it to be more controllable, but I just like to be up in people's faces and body them with faster time to kill. And then other than that, we got the stock being the Predo Asada for really maximum recoil control, making this gun a little bit better at range. And for magazine, I decided to use the 9mm 48 round drum mags for that maximum ammo capacity. I could also run the non-boost 64 round drum mag for even more recoil control on this gun, but then I hate the fact that it kind of goes a little bit slower. You get a little bit slower ADS speed, bull velocity, and all that. I'm just like, I just rather have the 48 rounds, which should be more than enough for the faster fire rate of the gun. So you can run this gun in a combination of ways. So this is the way I like to run it. We got some movement attachments here. We got some recoil control attachments, fire rate attachments, just to pretty much optimize this gun's time to kill and make it competitive with the Armageddon. Let me know what your TheMarkOfAHero class setup is, and what do you prefer, the TheMarkOfAHero or the Armageddon? Next up, we kind of have a wild card here, and that's going to be the Black Ops Cold War UGR. Now, the UGR, in my opinion, is one of the greatest SMGs. I thought you guys were probably thinking I'm going to put out the Cold War MP5. And yeah, the Cold War MP5 is good, but I think the UGR has the edge. Simple reason being that it got buffed to like crazy oblivion in the last update, and they still haven't nerfed it. And I'm surprised so many people are sleeping on it. Has great movement speed, has a great mag ever since they buffed the mag like 2 seasons ago whenever it came out, and this thing just melts, has great recoil control, and it just overall feels great. I'm telling you, run this gun right now with this class that I'm about to show you guys, and I'm telling you, you're not going to lose many gunfights. This gun needs to be in people's top 3 SMGs because this thing shreds. Anyways, let's go ahead and show you guys the class setup. We got the muzzle being the GRU suppressor, which allows us to obviously be off the minimap. Barrel task force for that better recoil control, not better recoil control, but effective damage range, bull velocity, and strafe speed, so you can move left and right and dodge opponents' bullets a lot faster. Stock KGB skeletal stock, once again for that sprint to fire speed and strafe speed, really maximizing the movement of this gun. Underbarrel Spetsnaz grip for more recoil control on this gun, making it really good as a sniper support as well, in my opinion. And the rear grip being the drop shot wrap, so you have extra ADS speed. This gun's super snappy, It moves well, has a great time to kill, and you'll find it to be very strong in most situations. I'm telling you, if you have not tried this so far, try it out. And one big tip, don't run this magazine, because if you run into people with EOD, you're gonna end up losing a lot of gunfights. So try this out, let me know what you guys think about it. And now for an SMG that recently got back into the meta, the Cold War MP5. It recently received a buff which maximized its damage and its damage range to be more competitive with the Vanguard weapons, which is great. This pretty much brings it back to the Cold War, you know, year 2 Warzone, I guess you could say, where last year the Cold War MP5 was absolutely dominating. It feels like that again. And I was able to drop a 30 bomb with this gun a couple of days ago for a video if you guys want to check that out. But this Cold War MP5 has really great freaking damage, movement ability, and its recoil can be a little bit hit or miss, but if you got that movement play, if you can get up close to opponents, you will shred them unlike any other SMG, and that's where the strength of this gun really lies, the close quarters combat. So without further ado, let's go ahead and show you guys the class setup for this gun. So what you want to run on this gun is going to be the muzzle of the agency suppressor. This is going to help a ton with keeping off the minimap, but also helps with that vertical recoil control in this gun a little bit better, and bullet velocity and effective damage range to maximize this gun's time to kill. Barrel is going to be the 9.5-inch task force, obviously for that not recoil control, but strafe speed, so you can move left and right really quickly, and effective damage range and bullet velocity. Stock, Raider stock, once again to help with that movement, so you can be dodging these fools like your Sonic the Hedgehog, and your enemies are Eggman. Underbarrel, field agent grip for that vertical and horizontal recoil control, making this gun a little bit more accurate and easier to use for a little bit more range. And then Stenag, 50-round drum mag for the magazine, needing as much ammo as possible for these fully armored opponents. I really love this MP5. It's an absolute killer, and try it out if you guys haven't used it recently. The buff really revolutionized this gun, in my opinion. And now last, but definitely not least, we have the Modern Warfare AUG to represent the Modern Warfare guns. You can obviously use the Modern Warfare MP5 or the CX9, but I kind of want to shine some light on the Modern Warfare AUG. It has one of the most consistent time to kills across all shot locations in this game, and it's really nice with the class that I have for it. So let's go ahead and show you guys the class. Muzzle is going to be monolithic suppressor, you can stay off the minimap. Barrel is going to be the extended barrel here, 407mm, so you can get a little bit more longer range kills with the damage, range, bullet velocity, and recoil control. Laser tack lasers, you can be more snappy with this gun. Otherwise, the ADS speed is going to be extremely slow. And underbarrel is going to be the Commando foregrip to really maximize the recoil control of this gun. And one of the ace attachments here is going to be the 5.56 NATO 60-round drum mags, which helps with damage, range, and magazine ammo capacity. This allows the gun to have a really great freaking time to kill compared to other SMGs. And with all the other SMGs on this list, they have a lot better movement and everything, but this gun is more like a heavier sniper support, so definitely use this SMG. Let me know what you guys thought about these 5 SMGs on this list, and what would you put in your top 5 SMGs so far in Warzone Season 4 Reloaded. You're amazing and beautiful. Bye. I love you all.